Former Texas A&M football player Zaycoven Henderson has been arrested on federal drug charges, and now tonight he is in U.S. Marshals custody. Here to tell us a little bit more about this is our senior A&M sports writer, Travis Brown. You've been digging into this. What can you tell us about what you found so far?
Sure, yeah. A&M fans might remember Zaycoven Henderson for being a disruptive force on the defensive line from 2014 to 2017. But earlier in March, he was arrested on 2 felony charges, conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute a controlled substance and felony possession with the intent to distribute a controlled substance. He went to an initial appearance in Tyler, court appearance in Tyler, and was put in the custody of the U.S. Marshals after he waived his detention hearing. He was given a public defender. We reached out to the public defender for comment, and he did not get back to us. We also reached out to the U.S. Marshals to confirm that Henderson was in their custody, and they said they do not release any information about inmates, and Henderson doesn't appear in any of the federal jail records by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. So the affidavit in those court documents as to more information about what exactly happened in this case is under seal. It would require a petition to the court for them to decide if they should unseal it or not. So there isn't a whole lot more further information on the exact incidents of what happened here, but he is in custody of U.S. Marshals because of those 2 federal drug charges.
So we don't have the details of what he's accused of doing, but those charges essentially allege that he was found with a certain amount of narcotics, and investigators believe that he was selling or distributing. That's
Correct.
Where the distribution charge comes from. Now, he was also arrested here in Aggieland years ago. Whatever came of those charges?
Sure, it was an interesting case. It was just hours actually after the football banquet in 2017, his last year here, where they kind of celebrate the season. Supposedly, allegedly, according to police records at the time, a verbal altercation at Northgate kind of spilled over to the campus village apartment complex in College Station, where he allegedly pointed a rifle at one woman and threatened to kill 2 others. Then after leaving the scene, threw the rifle out of this car. When it was found, the rifle was found with a magazine in it, a bolt in the chamber, and the safety unlatched. Now, the interesting piece to this was there was lots of reporting on this arrest when it happened in 2017, but as we go into the online portal that tracks court cases here in Brazos Valley, there was no more there's no documents left of that. When we called the county district clerk's office, they had no record of it. And when we talked to the DA's office, they said that there is no records of this arrest happening. When we talked to Shane Phelps, our KBTX legal advisor, he said it was most likely that the charges were rejected and then later expunged from his record. So there is a little bit of criminal history there, but it was probably expunged from his record.
All right, so again, we're talking about former A&M football player Zaycoven Henderson. Travis has more on all of this and everything you've been digging into at KBTX.com. Travis, thank you, sir.
You got it.
Appreciate it.